Hello my audience, thank you for watching my video on what is next in love. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 has the lucky coin, pile 2 has the money bag, and pile 3 has the dragon keychain. To start with, I feel that a lot of you are moving are moving on from a bad situation. With the 7 of Swords card, it talks about someone being sneaky and underhanded. But the Knight of Coins is next, so I feel like you've gotten on your horse and you've gone away from that bad situation. And with the 2 of Swords, you might still be experiencing some mental trauma because of whatever happened. But I feel like you're also moving away from that too. You're just completely moving every part of you away from whatever the bad situation in the past was. It's shown there with the 8 of Cups walking away, and the Chariot is at a fast pace. The 2 of Coins is next, so you might have put money into your work while you moved away from this bad situation, just focused on your coins. The Moon is intuition, so you've been using your intuition to find the right path, or you will be using your intuition when it comes to your next romance, and your intuition is going to lead you to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a smart, intelligent, sharp leader. So that's what I'm getting. A lot of you, that will be who you end up with next. Inseparable. So when you end up with this King of Swords, you're both going to be inseparable. And it says, our love is always there despite the distance. So some of you could be starting a long distance relationship and just communicating and talking a lot online before you meet up together. Self-love. I am still trying to heal. So some of you could be trying to heal whatever that sneaky situation was in the past. But I feel like you are definitely healing, and pretty quick with the Chariot card and the 8 of Cups. With unfinished business, I feel like an ex still wants to be with you or has been stalking you. It says we still have things to resolve and discuss. So they're wanting to work things out with you, but I feel like you're just trying to move away from the situation because it wasn't very good for you in regards to your ex. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So there could be someone really interested in you and they're wondering if it's too late to be with you, like they're scared they took too long to make a move and they don't know if they still can. Like they probably think maybe you're talking to other people, or they just don't know if it's a good idea or if they have long enough to take action. Forgiveness is another card that makes me think of, for some of you, your ex wants you back. I'm struggling to get over the past is what the card says. And the next card that confirms the 7 of Swords with the sneakiness is dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So that just confirms the 7 of Swords card with sneaky underhandedness. And values, we have too many differences. So maybe in the past you just had too many differences to get along. You didn't see eye to eye, and then sneaky stuff could have started happening. There could have been lying about like a few different things. The next card is gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. The next card is attraction. You're attracting the right person at the right time. So I feel like with those 2 cards, gift and attraction, the new person, the King of Swords character for a lot of you, is going to be really attractive. You're going to be really attracted to them, and they are probably going to be attracted to you as well. The doorway card says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So there's definitely someone new coming in for a lot of you. Together is next, and it says find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So you and this new person are going to really enjoy each other's company, and with the adventure card next, you're probably going to go and see and do things together, like on dates or hiking through the mountains together, or go on holidays to theme parks, all those kinds of adventure sort of things. Maybe even travel to a new country and have a look around for a holiday. The next card is closure. That's a bit off the page. It says, not all connections are meant to be, except closure. So I feel like a lot of you are getting closure from your ex who wants to come back in. I'm pretty sure you're going to close that door. Alone time is next. And it says, spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. Okay, so they're suggesting you spend time in solitude while considering this new love offer. And alone time is also important for our health, to see what we need to do, for ourselves. And next, I've got a few more oracle cards to get through. The first card is Scent of Desire. Intense passion and charm being drawn together, romance can wear off. Sensual, intimate, brief. So I feel like this new person, you and them are going to really desire each other, and it's going to be quite passionate. Close ties, bound together karmically, the whole package, tied up or tied down, surprise, unveiled, intimacy. So you're going to grow very close and be very intimate with one another. You're probably going to have really good chemistry with whoever this new person is. Very blissful, having a joyful connection, building a prosperous union, tempted to see others. Romance fulfilled desires. So this connection between you and your new person is going to bring you a lot of happiness. I feel like you're going to really click and get along together. Hearts flutter. Emotions shift quickly, emerge stronger together. Discover beauty and growth. Strength, evolve, adapt. So your relationship's probably going to evolve really quickly, and it'll probably get stronger as time moves on. Clear cut. Your partner defends you knowing where you stand. Post wounds are reopened. Loyalty, truth, hurting. So your partner in the future is going to really stick up for you and put you first. And if anybody tries to mess with you, they're definitely going to step in and not let that happen. They're going to be very protective over you. Bright dreams. Flirting with infatuation. Nurture your passion. Face your shadows. Guided comfort and fears. So I feel like you're going to be flirting with each other, and you're going to nurture your passion. You're going to do things that's kind of going to stoke that fire of love and make it grow. And that is all I'm getting for pile number 1. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading about what's next in love. The first card is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands card means communication. So from that, I'm getting that a lot of you are going to be communicating with someone romantically, whether online or in person or off a dating site. 3 of Cups is next, and that's about celebration and being happy. So I feel like maybe a lot of you go out on dates together, like go out a lot and just celebrate your relationship, because I feel like it's going to be a bit emotional fulfilling for you. The 9 of Queens talks about abundance. So I feel like both of you are going to have an abundant level of emotional fulfillment. The Queen of Cups is next, and that's all about emotional fulfillment as well. So whoever you're talking to is really going to move you emotionally. You probably will fall in love with them very fast. With the Cups card, the World card is wholeness, and you're going to feel complete in this relationship with whoever you were talking to. It's going to really fill a void, and it's going to make you feel really happy. The 8 of Swords is in reverse, so that means it's going to be a good relationship for your mental health. There won't be a lot of drama and negativity and stress. It's going to be quite pleasant mentally. The 9 of Cups is next, and that's about emotional fulfillment as well. So whoever you're talking to is going to be emotionally fulfilling. And Soul Contract is next. The lesson I learned from us will never be forgotten. So perhaps a lot of you learned things together unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So the person you're talking to might have a few insecurities about themselves and about you. Commitment. I want you to be part of my future. So they're going to want something committed with you, like a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or even an engagement. I'm getting, with reminiscing next, there's two people growing older. So I feel like for a lot of you, this relationship could be long term. I miss our inside jokes. So yeah, you're just going to have inside things together and really get along. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. If some of you, the person might be a bit distant and detached, it might be only temporary, or it could not be. If it's temporary, they're just getting some space, and it's not really a bad thing. I feel like, I just have a feeling of insecurity with this person. Unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So that's showing me that they're really putting you on a pedestal when it comes to everybody else. They think you're just a really amazing person. Meant, I want to fix our connection. So I feel like they're worried and insecure that they've damaged your relationship. But with the top, we can see you're quite happy with the tarot cards. Next is Twin Flame. And it says, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So twin flame is like a really, really high level soulmate. And it's ultimately your ultimate match. Like, it's probably the best card you could get in a romance reading. Like, the twin flame means the one, pretty much. Star is next, and it says, your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So this relationship's going to bring you a lot of hope and optimism. You know, I feel like you're going to really feel like they're the one. Proposal is next, which makes me think about marriage for a lot of you. And it says, an offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. The next card is sacrifice. So some of you might have to sacrifice a bit of time, like to make room for your person. And love, and romance relationships are all a bit of work, apparently. So I feel like you're going to both really try hard to get this to work. Destiny is next, and it says, the reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. So that's another card that mentions twin flame, which kind of confirms that it's going to be a really high-level soulmate. Romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. So I feel like a lot of you aren't really expecting this when it happens. You know, you might be just going about your thing, and then some handsome stranger might start talking to you. Next, I've got some different oracle cards. The first one is layers of meaning. Being charming and flirty, showing only a little bit, beware of appearances, fun, complex, facade. Golden shallows, swimming in circles, maybe lacking depth, reflect in love's beauty, make waves deeper, shiny. So with those two cards, I'm getting that they're going to be very flirtatious and charm you. And I'm also getting that for some of you, they can be a little bit shallow at times, but that doesn't mean they don't care. It might just be like more of a comfort zone for them. The next card is passion flows, moving in harmony, match each other's rhythm, dancing with doubt, connection, aware, and believe. So your connection's going to be very strong. Like, you may even be like twins, like it could be that strong of a connection with the twin flame card. Entwined spirits, working as a team together, past life or twin flame, having blurred boundaries, strong, karmic, tangled. There's another card that says twin flame. So we've got 3 cards that say twin flame so far. So I feel like for a lot of you, this relationship is actually really going to work out, and it's probably the most positive pile so far. Seat of affection, comfortable with each other, letting down your guard, tendency to be controlling, support, stable, dominant. So I feel like you're going to be very comfortable in each other's presence. Long road, takes a while to get going, builds to a faster pace, tends to stall suddenly, slow progress, fickle. So there might be parts in this relationship that feel like it's taken a long time, like to get engaged or whatever, but I feel like it's a slow and steady thing. And that is all I'm getting for pile number 2. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading on what's next in love. The first card is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords card is all about like bad mental health, and it could be in this context about betrayal. I feel like a lot of you had something real negative happen in the past. The King of Wands is next, and the King of Wands is passionate, determined, driven, and a good leader. So I'm feeling like for some of you that could be you. The Sun is next, and that represents happiness and fulfillment. So I feel like whatever this mental issue was, you have gotten over it. It was just something here about the past and like poor mental health, and that could be from a lot of different factors. The Hierophant is next, and that shows the right thing to do. One of its other symbols is like the Pope. So I feel like you're doing what's right for this connection. And I feel like it's getting better. It's getting way better at the start. It might have been a little bit rocky. The Tower is next, and that's uprooting and revelations. So something could have crumbled to make room for something better. It usually evolves you and makes you stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally. So something could happen that just shook the foundations up a little bit. The Empress is next, and she's the ultimate female card. She's positive, abundant, emotionally healing. The Queen of Coins, the Seven of Coins is next, and that says down the bottom, perseverance. So you're putting a lot of work into your relationship, and it's getting more stable. Maybe that's what the start of it was, is a bit of instability that could have been affecting your mental health. The next card is connection. So whoever this person is, you're going to have a strong connection. It says, love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. So you're going to get along really well and really understand each other. And sparks is next, and that means, well, you can't light a fire without a spark, so you're really going to hit it off and really enjoy each other's company. The card says, keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. So I feel like you're both going to be giving each other's gestures of love, whether it be gifts, flowers, love notes, all that kind of romantic stuff is going to help stoke the fire and make things a lot more romantic. Voids is next. Said, avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. I feel like you're going to be in a good mental space when this relationship happens, and I feel like for some of you that they will fill a void for you. The X is next, and that could have been what the mental trauma was from the past. The X says, healing from past heartbreaks takes time. Be patient with yourself. And this doesn't mean that you're upset with your ex from the past. It could be you're still angry. You know, you could you're completely healing and clearing them from your mind, like altogether. You don't really want to go back there, and you're healing from it, whatever it was. Probably with this new person would probably be helping you heal. Butterfly is next, and it says you'll meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So this new love could invite you out for dinner, or you might be out having drinks, celebrating with friends, and you might come across them. But yeah, a lot of you are going to bump into them on the night out. I'm getting, like, when it says night out, like a nightclub or a bar or something where there's a lot of people socializing. is the feeling I'm getting. Anticipation, so when you meet this person, you're really going to be looking forward to hearing from them and seeing them a lot. Reunion is next, so after you meet this person, I feel like you're going to have a date or some kind, or coffee, or just some kind of reunion. We will always come back to each other, so it's going to be a really strong connection. I feel like it's going to be hard to hurt the connection. I feel like it's going to be really stable. With the Coins card, is all about stability. And hope is next. I haven't given up on us yet. So if there is a little bit of rockiness, I feel like you're going to smooth it out together. New chapter. I am trying to move on. So I feel like some of you, your ex, might not be over you yet. And I'm always longing for you is the next message with daydreaming. I don't want to run away anymore. So your ex could have been someone who left you and they're regretting their decision. But now it's too late anyway, because you found this new person who you really get along with very well. And I don't think you want your ex back. Chaser is next. I don't want to chase anymore. So maybe this new person just wanted to be with you. They didn't want to run around. They didn't want to chase you. They just want to be with you, like now. Like, that's why they're in a rush, because they want you all to themselves. They don't want to think that you're out seeing other people, or yeah, maybe their mind gets the better of them and they just wonder like what you're up to. And if you've got someone else yet, but I feel like you just don't. They just really want to seal the deal because they really like you a lot. The next card off the page is Chemistry. And it says, I have never felt a passion this intense. So it's the most this new person has loved. It's the deepest they've loved. So like you're their number one to them. You're the one. Next, I'm going to read a few more oracle cards. Gateway to love. Open hearts unite. Love's welcome embrace. Barriers to intimacy. Close accepting blocks. So I feel like you're going into the vibration of love, and it might change your perception like love does. It makes everything feel lighter and happier. I feel like you're going to get that kind of feeling. Eternal blooms. Nostalgic about the past, wants to grow together. Unhealthy attachments. Passion, past life, addicted. So whoever this person is, you could have known them in a past life, and they might find themselves addicted to you. You know, they like you that much. They're just drawn to you and fixated on you. And yeah, most of their focus will be on you. Spreading wings. Deep need to be free, creating a loving home, sharing hidden feelings, trust, vulnerable, and release. So you will be creating a loving home together, a lot of you, and you will give each other space that you need. So you won't crowd each other out or give each other burnout. I think you'll be very respectful for each other's space. It's the Spreading Wings card. Next is Peaceful Dance. Getting along well together, devoted to you long term, being arrogant or vain. So I feel like this relationship is going to be very peaceful. You know, it's not going to be full of drama or dramatic or fighting. I don't think there's going to be much fighting. I think it's going to be very smooth sailing. Romantic gesture. Gifts pay the way, needs lots of affection, too many expectations, showy, fragile, pressure. So that's another gift giving card. I feel like that is going to be how you both express your love to one another, which is a really common thing to do in relationships. And I think, you know, it makes them a lot stronger. It makes you show each other how much you appreciate each other. And that is all I'm getting for pile number 3. Thank you.